What's going on? What's going on, guys? Day Trader Knockouts here. I got another video for you today in regards to what happened on. I'm disgusting. On regards to what happened with today's session, we had a very bullish day today. First off, disclaimer: I do want to let you know if there are any problems with my microphone, if it sounds buggy, or if my camera shuts off. I'm sorry. With the camera app that I use for my desktop to be able to record these videos, it's been acting kind of weird. So just bear with me if there have any problems. But with that, guys, let's get into the video and try to discuss what we can do to try to prepare for this very bullish day. New all-time highs happened again today, guys. So let's look at it. So I'm going to go over a summary of the day and what I put down as notes. So first off, we move upwards very far. And in terms of what I mean by very far, well, just look at it, guys. We made new all-time highs again at $548.53. We did have some pullback, but still, regardless, we had a ripper rally on today. And if you got involved, good job for you today. This surprised me personally a little bit. I didn't get involved at all, so I didn't lose any money at all, and I didn't lose a trade, but I just happened to not get involved because for any of you that did watch in the previous video, I was going to be more cautious for any upward momentum. And basically, in regards to why I wasn't looking for a solid upward move yet was because of the internals that we got on specifically on the Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday session, as it was pretty lackluster and nothing strong showing for the bulls. And it looked like as if buyers lost some steam and a potential pullback due to the gap, due to this gap that we had right here was not necessarily imminent, but like it was a decent probability is what I was thinking in my head. So that's just why I personally didn't get involved with this market. And I put it as a setup to avoid, not to look for straight movements up, which is what we got on today's session. Again, anything in the market can happen. It's just about having the highest probability edge to look for the highest probability setups in your favor. So it's okay if you miss setups if it isn't part of your plan. You guys got to realize that. Now, that goes over why I was surprised with it. And on today's session, actually, let's go over the internals today too. So when you look at the internals, what do we see here? It's nothing too major for the Bulls either. So when I see this, guys, I'm personally thinking, what is it that when is it that the institutions are going to be content with where they're at from the bullish perspective and are going to start to be ready to exit out part of their positions and take profits? That's why I'm not trying to be too gun trigger happy in regards to getting along with the bulls. I'm trying to wait for a proper pullback because it goes along with my type of strategy. Again, it's about being very picky with your setups. That's what had me have success thus far, and so it's going to continue to have me have more success in the future. It's going to continue to have me refining even better and better. Again, I'm only a year and a half into the journey, and I'm getting better every single day. So so that's why I'm going to be looking for pullback setups more than just rather looking at chase the market. So with that being said, let's look at the setups I got for you. So first off, let's go over the setups to avoid. So one, I don't want to take bullish scenario number one. I will discuss what that is in a little bit, but don't take bullish scenario number one without a solid 15-minute pullback. A bullish chart pattern to the upside, like a 3-bar play or anything in general, is not good enough. I want a solid pullback first and then a bullish chart pattern. Second, don't take the bear setup that I'm going to be going over with you in the future immediately. I want to also wait for a decent pullback. So now, not down, consolidation sideways and then downwards. No, I want a solid pullback, some type of bearish price action chart pattern on the 15-minute, and then going down. And then the regular setups to avoid, as I always discuss in other videos, don't chase the market, have higher stands with my trades and be extra picky, and don't take any of the trades that I have without the proper 15-minute higher time frame confirmation or the pullbacks as mentioned. Now, I will adjust my setups depending on if we have a gap up or gap down close, but bullish scenario number one, as I mentioned earlier, this is only if we get the alert to trigger and then have a solid pullback in that order. So we have to trigger $549.43. We have to trigger that alert first. Then we need a pullback. So again, just to look at my cursor, we're not going to trigger, have consolidation sideways, then move up. I need an actual pullback first to get in at a discounted price entry and to make me feel more secure in my trade entry. And then once we get those setups, I will be looking to target $551, and then $552 would be the optimal target. Bullish scenario number two would be looking for a retest at $547.05, and then we would target $549, and then $550 is the optimal target. And lastly, the bear scenario. This one's a little bit funny because if we were to hit this, especially on the day time frame session. If it happens like we hit it in the actual day trading session, I wouldn't be too picky and too happy to take this trade necessarily because of how much moving downwards more than likely would happen. We'd probably move like $3 in that direction, or even then, if it was pre-market, we would move down pretty significantly. I still would be wanting to look for at least a decent pullback. So I don't want to look for any consolidation, bear, sideways, down. I don't want to be looking for that. So that's why I want to be looking for an actual pullback in that setup. I wouldn't be too confident with that one, but it's still something that's possible. And we would be looking to hit the price level of $543.19. And then we would be, and then once we hit that, we would be targeting $541.70, and then $540.70 is the optimal target. So, guys, those are my setups for tomorrow. That's how I'm thinking. I want to be able to go along with the trend, but I want to make sure that I treat it with caution and don't get too gun trigger happy to be going to the upside. That's why I have those pullbacks and those cautionary setups to avoid that I'm talked about in this video. So with that being said, guys, I'm always happy to do this. Stay safe, stay green, and stay profitable, guys. See you later. Actually, don't stay profitable. It's most important to stick to the strategy. That's the most important part. See you later, guys. Day trade knockouts out.